The government plans to borrow an additional 169 billion shillings to finance critical government services such as hiring of junior secondary school teachers and medical interns, fertilizer subsidy program, completing stalled road projects and additional funding for university education. The additional amount pushes up the total amount to borrowed over the next 12 months to 887 billion shillings. According to President William Ruto, the withdrawal of the Finance Bill 2024 led to a reduction of revenue collection targets by 346 billion shillings. The two choices that were considered were either to reduce the budget by 346 billion shillings or borrow the entire amount. Either option had consequences.
The entire amount, in our assessment, would significantly and drastically affect the delivery of critical government services, while borrowing the whole amount in full will occasion a fiscal deficit by a margin that would have significant repercussions on many sectors, including our exchange rates and interest rates.
Based on this, the government has reduced the budget by 177 billion shillings. The government therefore plans to borrow an additional 169 billion shillings on top of the 718 billion shillings that was borrowed in the last fiscal year. This brings to 887 billion shillings the total amount to be borrowed to finance government projects until June 2025.
Whatever we are going to borrow, the difference will increase our fiscal deficit from what I intended to be 3.3% of our GDP. It will now go up to 4.6% of GDP.
The 169 billion shillings is expected to finance key government projects such as
hiring of junior secondary school teachers and medical interns, funding the milk stabilization program for our dairy farmers, reviving our stalled road projects that are in many parts of Kenya, retaining the fertilizer subsidy program that has helped us manage our cost of living, settling the debt owed to farmers in our coffee sector, capitalizing the coffee cherry fund to support our farmers in that sector, enabling public-owned sugar mills to pay outstanding debts to sugarcane farmers for their deliveries, additional funding for higher education, new funding model that was in our plan will now receive additional funding.
The amount will also finance the settling of arrears owed to counties, pensions and the National Government Constituencies Development Fund.